talk about are mainly focused on the social media presence of our generation and doing stuff not for you but for other people. I've seen a video popped up on my feed on Instagram, a few million views and over 100,000 likes. It was a viral video of a guy who went to Kazakhstan and filmed it, and he was doing some horse riding trip there through the plains and fields in Kazakhstan, and the video was nicely made, of course. I could not tell that it was some bullshit. He really did great with the camera job, angles and stuff like this. But the video was fake. It was absolutely fake. And I mean, he was there. He did all this stuff, but he didn't do it for himself. He recorded himself sitting in a car on some edge, and it was a view on a landscape. He was sitting in a car like, like a boss, like man spread, jeans, cowboy hat, and he was smoking in the car because he was in Kazakhstan, and it is not a popular destination, so he wanted to show all of us that he is different, he is niche. So when I see stuff like this, some things pop up in my head, and the first thing is, you don't even smoke cigarettes. You did that just because you recorded a video of you sitting in the car and you wanted to look cool, like a cowboy. You know shit about horses, and you just wanted to show off that you are a real man. You don't go where everyone goes. You go do some niche stuff. It makes me so like I treat this as one of the cringiest things you can do, and the most hilarious things. As for me, when I'm looking at people like this, because you're not doing it for yourself. You are not traveling because you want to see the world. You are traveling with a special destination to something, to a country all known by people as a niche. And you are there and you show off that you are the fucking boss. And that's only one example, but I generally am scared of how many people live life like this. There is also another this time it is traveling in those high status places. I'm from Poland, so those high status places will be in Europe, but these are all just examples. But for example, you have a guy or a girl who has their Instagram page, and they don't want to show some casual stuff that they are doing to their friends to maybe cooperate, create something together, go have a beers like in the mountains or maybe by the lake. No. You have to have those highlights, and it has to be Monaco, Paris, Rome, Berlin, and London, for example. And what you see on those highlights is not them having fun in those places. They didn't go there because they wanted to. They did go there because they wanted to show off that they are there in this exact place that is claimed by the general public as a high status place. So only people with high status go there. Bro, sis, you are not high status. You were probably raising money for a year for this 1 week trip just to do some photos, and you are not even having fun at those photos. You are not even on these photos. They are only photos of expensive cars, luxurious brands like Gucci, Louis V, blah blah blah. Some fragrances, yachts. You are not even on the photo. You are completely lifeless. You are posting things not for yourself. You are doing it only for the clout. For who? For who? And I was talking about this while riding motorbikes with my dad in Bosnia here. There were also plains like this and fields very high up in the mountains. No trees, just like plain grass fields, or just dry grass fields and little stones. And that's when the video of the guy with the horses in Kazakhstan came up into my mind. You can do it on horseback. You can do it on a motorbike. You can do it in the Jeep, like those people that were doing it, that we saw with my father doing it today. They were the caravan of Jeeps was driving through those rocky lanes, and it looked so fun. Probably less fun than on the motorcycle because you feel everything, but it was still fun. But I think that if I showed this video of this, for example, of me riding through those plains, those fields, to someone who lives only on social media. He would say, oh, yeah, it's okay, it's pretty cool, but you didn't experience the real cowboy shit. The fuck you mean? You didn't either. You're not a cowboy. You sit on your fucking ass in your little house in somewhere in the world, and you are not a cowboy. Just like you are not the high value, high status person because you went to Paris or somewhere else, which was considered high status. You only paid horrendous amounts of money for the things that were not even worth it. So you are pretty dumb, actually. Congratulations. And it makes me sad. It makes me feel sad because I would love to live in a world where everyone does something that they like to do for them, and just be proud of that. Accomplish things by themselves. It's 100 times better for you, for your mind, for your soul, when you set the goal for yourself and you accomplish it. But you being in a high value, high status place doesn't mean you are high status. You are only watching high valued and high status people. That's their car, not yours. That's their yacht, not yours. Why you are posting that? Why are you bragging that you are in a place like this? Why is this place better than a forest? Because you had to pay a lot of money to be there. To be who? You're still no one. Those people still have horrendous amounts of money and you don't have pretty much anything comparing to them. Why do we have to compare ourselves? Why is Paris better than a forest? It has some pros and cons, like the forest. So why? Why is, for example, Croatia better than Bosnia and Herzegovina? I'll tell you, it's not better at all. I have experienced it right now. They are very nice, both. And both of them have some pros and cons. Croatia has a nice sea coast, and it's beautiful there, of course, but it's so expensive for no reason at all. You go to Bosnia, you see the same mountains you can see in Croatia, but no one goes to Croatia to see the mountains. I did, and I saw them. They were very beautiful, and they are this actually on the same level here in Bosnia, or even better than in Croatia. And the prices are 2 times lower. Literally, I am right now in a 4-star hotel with pool. For the price of different way, I can spend here 2 nights for 1 night in normal place in Croatia. here in a 4-star hotel. And I have this. It's not mine. I'm just there. I did not pay for this with my money. My dad did, actually. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you that some things have their pros and cons. And going somewhere because a lot of people go there for some particular thing that was said to them, that was installed into their brain, is the worst thing you could do. You are not even enjoying the trip. And it goes both ways. Because you can go there, Paris, London, Berlin, Vienna, whatever you want, and you can still be unhappy because it was not your choice, deeply in the soul. And you can go to Kazakhstan, to Uzbekistan, to Dagestan, to feel tough. Oh my god, send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget. Wow man, you are so tough. You won't be able to wrestle like those guys. They do it for their entire lives, for 20 years. From they were born. Probably. So 2-3 years Dagestan is gonna make shit for you. Just if you want to go there, go there. Why does it have to be the thing that is considered something for someone? Just go by yourself if you want, or go with your family, or go with your girlfriend, friend, blah blah blah. But just go and enjoy it. Don't go to make photos of you being a niche and post like, oh my god, I'm such a Sigma, I do it, oh wow, you're just a cornball, congratulations. Wow, you went to Paris, you didn't even smile on one photo, you were just standing there like this in your suit or in your polo from Zara, and you wanted to feel expensive. Only the place is expensive. You are not. And it's not wrong. I'm not saying that if you are poor you cannot go there. You can. Of course you can. But just don't do it because someone told you to. Or social media boosted the place as a something superior to others. Or don't go anywhere if you want. It is completely not a problem. Don't let them think that you are worse. Because you are not. They are raising money for an entire year to go to Paris for 1 fucking week. So let that sink in. Address the elephant in the room. And this time it was not wind. It was me. If you're interested in more videos from me, like talking or role plays or something, maybe more private, check out my Fansly, and I will see you in the next video. Good night. Love you.